All righty. Welcome to another show of the algorithm. How you guys doing tonight, man? What's up? What's up, man? Hold on, let me take this.
Hey, we feeling good, man. What happened?
Changing the overlay.
Hold up. I'm gonna hit this. Yeah.
Let me have it there. All right, I feel like we see each other better now. All right, so tonight on the algorithm show, guys, we had two people tonight. They're both my brothers. I met these guys, they're good brothers. I met them the night of the Gillian Wallow event. As y'all know, this is my new platform. You know, Corona and a lot of other things been keeping people away from actually having things happen. So this is a way I could tap in with everybody at one time and just have a good vibe. So guess on my right. Can I have your name? That's you,
Here.
Sean.
I think
I'm
he
happy to
might
be
be
here,
muted.
man.
All right. What about you
I'm
down
not,
at the bottom?
Who's Worm? I'm happy to be here, man. Just here putting on.
All right. All right. So I got hella questions for you guys. I didn't really get a chance to interview nobody really that was at the event. So I just want to go over um, I'm just going to get into it instead of saying a thousand things at one time. So y'all both can answer at one time. I read there would be Sean, then you, Word. So let's start it off. So how did you guys actually get introduced to the Gillian Wallow event?
hey,
I could
can you
kind
hear?
of hear you. You kind of breaking up.
All right. Well,
No, I hear you perfect now.
okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I was just watching videos one night, Rough and Rowdy, and I was like, shit, why not? You know what I mean? I signed up for it, and
Right.
actually, 10 days before the event, they called me back. So they're like, you want to do this? And I was like, why not? So I got a 10-day notice, and I was supposed to fight White Dolomite, and then 3 days later, they changed it, and I ended up fighting you.
Oh,
So I really took your fight on what, like a 7 day notice.
yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. What about you, Worm?
Yeah, nah, pretty much the same thing. I signed up just showing. I was trying to get my cousin to be in there fighting, and I just signed up showing him the whole process, and he ended up hitting me back. I found out 11 days before the event.
That's easy.
I was
Yeah, so you got that short notice too.
yeah.
Yep, that's my
Uh,
man. I was fighting up top, man. Sean, that's my brother for life right there. So I got a couple
yeah.
other questions for y'all. So what was y'all? How was y'all process leading up to the fight? So I'm gonna break it down in a couple things so we don't get too bombarded. So let's start off with where were you and what were you doing when you first got the email back?
All right, I'll go first. I was actually at work and I got a phone call and it said Barstool Sports. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna answer this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Normally I'll ignore most calls at work, but this said Barstool Sports, and I was like, well, I better take this. And I took it, and they're like, hey, we got to fight if you want it. And I was like, well, you can't say no to that, right? So I was like, yeah, I'll take it.
What about you, Warren?
Yeah, no, I actually, they never gave me a phone call. I never got a phone call. I got a text message, and I didn't think it was real. When I first got the message, I'm just like, no way, this is real. I ended up talking to whoever I was talking to, found out it was official, signed up, gave them all my stuff, and then it was good.
All right, so how was you guys process leading up to the fight? Far as like how were you guys training going? Like how long did you guys train? And give me some things that you did while you was training and what helped you work up to this point.
Well, I hit the bag a little bit. I didn't have like, and Worms the same way. He didn't have a lot of time to train or anything, and I wasn't training before. But so I made sure like I bought a pair of gloves, 16-ounce gloves, got used to the weight, and just hit the bag a little. I never even got to spar with anybody before the fight.
No,
Okay. You're
No, dude, you
crazy.
that oh my god,
You just came in there.
oh
yeah,
shit,
dude. I knew I had a chin though, so it's like
Yeah.
I would be okay.
right, right, right. What about you, Warren?
I always been an athlete, so I've always like been in shape for the longest time. So like when they hit me up, I used to box and everything back in the day. I stopped doing it all. This really did make me get back into it. Like they hit me up. My cousin who I was trying to get fight, Black Back Panther Beckley, that's his name. That's who I was sparring with. He would come down, I would spar with him. I got a gym right down the street for me, so I'll go there, run miles and stuff, just getting in the mode.
All right, so what about you guys? What about the day leading to the fight? Like, how was you guys feeling? Like, well, I can't say that the fight, the how did you guys feel pulling up to the weigh-in? Like, how was your anxiety? Like, were you ready? Were you super excited? Like, how was it for y'all?
I have to say I wasn't nervous, but I was trying to make weight because I thought weight was an actual thing. Like,
Okay,
and it turned out like they didn't really give a shit about that.
right.
When I talked to my contact, they're like, "What do you weigh?" I was like 220 ish, and they're like, "All right, 220, gain or lose any weight." I was trying to make 220 the day of the fight. Like I hadn't eaten in like 2 days, so I was leading the fight nervous. I mean, I was nervous, man. Leading until I got in the ring with you. You hit me a couple times. I was nervous up until that point. I swear.
Yeah, right. Then it was like, oh, this shit real.
Yeah,
Fight
well, I mean,
time.
you hit like a truck. I'll tell you that.
I appreciate you, bro. Niggas thought I was swinging like people was hitting me, bro. I was getting bashed. Niggas was like hitting me up saying like, "Why was you throwing like that? It don't even look like you was affecting him. How you didn't drop him? You hit soft and shit." So I'm glad that you said that, bro.
Oh, no, I had my people telling me the same thing too. Like he didn't even hit you with anything hard. I'm like, you guys weren't even there. You guys weren't getting those punches. Like they were that first round, man. You fucked me up that first round.
Yeah, the first round. Listen, I only did that to you because I went off your word. And your exact words to me at the press conference was, "Nigga, I'm gonna hit you the hardest you ever been in your life." And I wasn't trying to feel it. So my
You
goal
don't.
was come in swinging the first round and change his whole mind. Don't even have him think that he can even fight your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No, I got you. But I
Yeah,
do.
man.
Once you do again.
All right. We gonna get to that a little later. So all right. So what about you? How you was feeling? Worm? I don't think you answered for me. How you feeling
I
when you
did it.
got to the
I
press
was
conference?
like on my way to the press. I felt good. I just like I love new experiences. So like I just heard about it. I pulled up. I was nervous at first. Sat down and like I was there real early, so there wasn't really that many people there when I first got there. And I'm just watching all these people start pouring the door. Like the more and more people got there, I was just like my energy started coming up. I was getting all in the mood for it.
No, that's cool.
All right. So
I wish I got to
after the press,
fight though. I was so ready.
yeah. All right, we gonna get to that. Hold on, hold on. So after all that was said and done, the press conference was over. You got to wherever you got to because I know a couple people flew in, drove in when you went to your hotel, or if you went back home. Like, what was your thoughts after you left the press conference and you was home? Like thinking about the next day, going into everything. Like, where was your mindset?
Hey, Worm, you go first on this one.
Where my mind, I was just after I left, I was just focused. I was so ready. I trained. I left the press conference and went straight to the gym. I was in the
Yeah.
gym, sparring, working out. I wasn't going too hard because I wasn't
That's
trying
what's
to like
up.
mess
That's what's
myself
up.
up before the fight, but I was definitely getting in the mood. I was on it. I was straight focused as soon as I left that place.
Uh, I'll tell you when I left the weigh-ins, I was still unsure, still
Yeah.
nervous.
Okay.
Well, I drove 2.5 hours to get to the weigh-ins. We left. I went to dinner with my old lady, ate dinner, drove 2.5 hours home, went to work the next day, and I left work, drove 2.5 hours back for the fight. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know
Dedicate.
what I didn't know how to read it. I just
Hmm.
did what I could. You know what I mean?
Hmm. All right. So, who? Now we there. You know what I mean? You wake up in the morning. You eating, you doing whatever you doing. The time is winding down. We all riding. We on our way to the event. We pull up. We go inside. We see the whole production. We watching everything as it happens, and time's going and it's going all the way up until we leading up to getting in the ring to fight. Like, how is that moment for y'all? Seeing everything.
Yeah, I was nervous when I wasn't nervous as much before, but like when
Right.
I really got there and realized everything is really happening, I'm seeing all this stuff happen. I'm just like, oh. As soon as I see the first knockdown, I was like, oh shit, this shit is getting
Real.
real.
This is
Yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah,
real.
yeah. I seen that too. I was like, shit. I got real
Yep.
nervous after that. No,
Bro.
but I was nervous. My whole the whole thing, the whole time I was nervous.
Oh shit.
But I've heard though, if you're not nervous going into a fight, then you're not ready. Like
So
you have to be nervous.
yeah, you have to. If
Uh,
you ain't nervous, something wrong with you. Because this a
you're
real
not
fight.
ready. If you're not nervous, you're not ready.
You're not
Yeah,
ready.
exactly, exactly.
So so Worm, let's start with you, Worm. That night of your fight, like, I could be wrong, but you did fight, right?
Nah, I didn't
All
fight.
right, he didn't come. All right, right. So I
No, he
remember
was
that.
there. I don't know. It was all
Like his
weird what
blood
happened.
pressure or something.
No, he was there. We were ready. I guess they just didn't have enough time to run out of fights because there was a couple more fights that were supposed to happen too that never happened.
No, I
And
got a
Yeah.
yeah, we
question.
were there. My
I got a
fight just got
question quick.
cut. They cut me completely.
Yeah, I got a question if I can ask one.
Yep.
What's around Worm's neck?
The
Oh, I still got one
um,
of these. They gave me
yeah,
one of these.
They gave you one of those.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you know why though, right, Sean?
What's that?
Okay, so the reason why, and this just my opinion, and why I understand
Because
why he
because
would get it.
he signed up and the fighter backed out, or what it
Yeah,
may
because
be.
he still took his time. He did what he was supposed to do. He came to the press conference. He probably was flown out. He probably was drove out. He had everybody that wanted to pay for the fight to see him. People probably came to see him. Like they let a lot of people down that night, not letting certain people fight because that's like me or you, bro. You can't say you wouldn't have felt no type of way if you came that night and something happened to me where I wasn't able to fight you. You would have been disappointed.
Oh, I would have. I would
Uh,
have expected them to find somebody. You know what I mean?
hmm
That's their job. Find somebody, put them in the ring with me.
but they
Yeah,
weren't even
But
trying
Sanjay.
to give me this.
It's not his. No, no.
They were trying to say a whole
That
bunch of other stuff. They were trying to tell him I wasn't there and
I
stuff
don't feel
like
a certain
that.
way towards you for that. That's for
right,
sure. I
right,
don't feel for a certain way towards you. Like at
right.
no way at all. I just feel
Listen,
slighted because this guy beat me. Yeah, yeah, that guy right there. He did beat me, but I expected a win. So I wanted one so bad. I'm just kind of upset that I didn't get one.
no, but listen, this is why you shouldn't be upset because I'm a man of my word. What did you tell me? We don't got to put it all out there how much it was, but what you reach out to me and say, you say, listen, if you beat me, I'll cash app you money in the morning. What did you do? You kept your word, right?
Yeah, you damn right I did. I'm a man of my
I'm a
word.
man of my word, bro. Whenever you get yourself trained and you feel like you're at your best and you're ready, it's a rematch for sure. I don't care if it's on Gillian Wallow card. I don't care if I got to rent out the space. I got my own money. Yeah, man, we could put
I,
some good production into it, and you could fight me for this belt. I don't want to fight nobody else but you for this belt.
yeah, that belt's mine. You can't give that to nobody else.
All right, all right. Yeah, man, and all right. So one last thing. That's gonna wrap this up before I get into y'all besides the Gilly. I just wanted to get into that. That's what we highlight and that's how we met each other. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
after the fight, after everything was said and done, you on your way home, you doing whatever you're doing, like how y'all experience been after it, like far as people talking to y'all, asking y'all questions. Do you feel like the event was a great event? Do you feel like you got what you deserve from the event besides the belt? Like, yeah, I mean, just be honest on here. We talking, it's open, we having an open discussion, and I'm all ears.
Go ahead, Worm.
Yeah, well, I felt like I did feel like it was a great night. I definitely loved everything except for the fact that I didn't get to fight. But the whole experience, the whole vibe, just everything, it was good. It was a good night. I loved the whole setup of everything that night, except for me not fighting. But other than that, I had an amazing
Yeah.
time. It just after I left, yeah, I was just in my head because I was just like, because I did talk to a whole lot of people. After I found I wasn't fighting, I was just like, let me talk to people. That's how I ended up even talking to you because I just was trying to talk to people after the fact.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I don't
what.
know.
So
I
I was
left and
working on it after.
well, I stayed for a couple more fights, and then
Yep.
I was just like, I was tired, had a bit of a headache, and thanks a lot for that, but and so I just wanted to leave. I got out to the parking lot, dude. I was parked in like a
Oh shit.
mofo. Luckily, the only thing behind me was like a curb and the highway, so I put it in reverse and went right up over. Went back to the hotel and made love to my old lady, and that's it. Made a pretty good night.
All right, so this is a good question. Can you answer this for him, Sean, from Trenches
Yeah,
Politics today?
yeah. I'll answer whatever you want, bub.
He got the question down
Wait, you
Oh
can see the
shit.
question on your screen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. If I was gonna promote the movie, dude, it would be like Never Back Down, dude. It would be a boring movie because I would do it exactly like Never Back Down. I'd come in there unexperienced and I'd win it all because that's what I was trying to do that night.
there. Okay. All right,
I don't know if you
so
guys ever
uh,
seen that movie.
no, I never seen it.
It's a good movie.
You seen it, bro?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. It's a good movie.
And you said it's called Never Back Down.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
All right, hold on. Let me put that in my memory bank. Yeah, let me put that in my memory bank. Hold on. Can you stop what you're doing for just 5 seconds, right? Pause this and go on to like the movie stuff and look for something that's called Never Back Down so
Says
you can
you
watch it.
you know what I had asked you and Eli the other day. Who's Eli the other day?
Mm. All right, you know what I had asked you. All right, so this is what he's saying. So basically,
Okay.
I'm thinking about putting the production together, and in the production, like I'm shooting a movie. I'm telling y'all this out my mouth right now, and it could be original characters, or I could get people to play. But I'm documenting from my life story to going into the Gilly fight, and y'all will be added in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's basically what he was saying to you. He basically saying like, if I was writing a quick story on your role, like if I was writing it on your role, how would you want me to write your role in that movie?
Oh, 100%. Like, I don't think my answer changes much. I've never boxed in my life. I've never had any boxing training. The first ring I ever stepped in was that
Right,
night.
right, right.
So I just thought, like, I've been in a million fights. Like, not
Hmm.
even joking. Like, just dumbass bar fights. And I'm a bit of an asshole. So if somebody says something and I don't let it go.
Yeah.
So, I've been in it and I've been hit and I've hit. And so I was just like, you know what? I've always been a bit of a badass. So I
Right.
was like, hey, can I do this? Well, I learned quick boxing's a little different. It's definitely a little different.
All right, just keep that joint on the tuck for me so I could get to it. All right, so now if you had the chance to do it, would you do it again?
Oh hell yeah. I want to do it again right now.
He said, I want to do it again right now. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, I keep my word. Listen to what I'm saying to you, Sean. It will be my pleasure. Whenever you ready, bro, I'm not even going to double think it. It's on. You hear me, bro?
I
It's
appreciate you,
on.
bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Real right. All right, he had a question for you down at the bottom, Worm, and he said, if you had to prove yourself to earn that belt, would you fight anybody was at the that was at the match? and
Yeah, I
really
would have
go
fought
for the split.
anybody there. I would have definitely. They could have threw me in with somebody way heavier than me. I would have got in. I'm not
All right, so
scared of the
this
asshole.
just my opinion. I watched Worm. I seen the little clips that he had up and shit like that, and I can say I know sometimes people just good at throwing punches and shit like that, but Worm asked to fight. Worm was throwing some shit like, and I wanted to see him fight because it's like I know he was going to come prepared. Like even though you don't think so, Sean, I was going through the same things that you was going through that night too, bro. Like even though I did used to fight when I was younger, it was like a long time ago. Like when I say like
Yeah.
15, 16, 17, shit like that. So these last 20 odd years, I'm not out here fighting people. I ain't even gonna lie. But back in the day, I was an asshole too. I got in lots of fights and shit like that. And that was the only thing I was able to come prepared with. Like my mom called me that morning before the fight and told me my grandpa was damn near in hospice and they looking for his
I'm
urn
sorry,
because
bro.
he had to get his leg chopped off, and he old. If he get his leg chopped off, he gonna die. His heart can't take that. So that's why, if you can see, when we in the ring and we doing whatever we doing, I'm not even really there. I was kind of spaced out. It took you to hit
Yeah.
me a couple times too, where I was like, "Oh shit, this is a grown ass man. This nigga hit me." Where I had to wake up too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that second round. I give you a couple jabs that threw your head back, and
Yeah.
I was just like, "Okay, I'm here. I'm here."
And so many of them
Hey,
joints, no
yo,
disrespect to
hey,
you,
no,
I ran into.
my condolences for
Yeah,
what you're going through there, brother.
yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciate you,
same
man.
here, man. Sorry to hear that.
We need a sneak preview this weekend. Sean may be at the gym, but only a preview. Yeah, we gonna get it
Uh,
popping. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get it
My,
popping. Me
no,
and Sean talk about it all the time. Trust me. We got some things in the work, y'all.
I got a plan though. I'm gonna get two belts. I'm gonna get Worm's belt too.
You
Mm.
want this? It's gonna
Yeah, I
be
want
hard.
that.
I don't think you can do that.
Yeah,
No,
worm a
no,
little
I'm
too
just messing.
skinny
I'm
for
just
you,
messing with
bro.
you. Hey, Worm, what do you weigh, Worm?
I'm 165.
Yeah, there ain't no way we can fight.
Yeah,
We can
he
fight. We can have the private. We
he
can have
weight
a
cut.
private boxing match. We can stream it on
Yeah,
YouTube.
but we could
Shit.
always spar and stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
that's
just to
always
spar
good.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, we could
Oh
spar each
shit,
other.
I would spar with you guys. I ain't gonna take your belt though.
Yeah, be
Possible, man.
No, I'd
yo,
spar the shit out of you guys. I just wish I was closer to you guys. Where you
Wait,
I
at,
where are
know.
you
Worm?
even from?
You guys are both in Philly, right? Like
I'm in
near
No, I'm
Philly?
in
Jersey.
Philly. Yeah, worm in Jersey.
Oh, okay. Well, Philly's closer to Jersey than I am. Dude, I'm in Thomasville. I'm a 2.5 hour drive from Philly.
All right, so just to let you know, after the night, you know what I'm saying? After the night, well, you probably work faster than me because I'm not going to be free until Friday. So the next 2 weeks, we on heavy promo, bro. I'm talking shit to you all week. You heard me? I'm making
Dude, I'm
promo
ready. I'm ready
videos and
for it.
everything. Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
get
Got
ready.
you. I'm gonna be
I'm gonna start
posting
training it
everything.
up.
All right, we're
I'm gonna
gonna
train it
start doing.
up so I can throw something back.
All right, say no more. Say no more, man. Man, I need a great fight this time. You heard me? Like a great fight. We got to put on for the world. You heard me?
Shit.
Wait,
Hey,
when's this
what do you
fight?
what's your fight schedule like?
I fight the 25th, which is in damn near 17, 16 days. I fight
Yeah.
February 25th, and I fight March 9th.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
shit.
Oh,
Who
so you
you
got all
fighting?
fights lined up.
Yeah, I
Yeah. Who
got
you
some
fighting
Johns
in
lined up.
February?
February, I'm supposed to be fighting Connor. Hopefully, everything still goes as planned. And that's why I'm eerie about taking this fight in a couple of days because it's like I gotta wait 2:30 to be able to fight the bull Black Italian Stallion. That's why I'm supposed to be fighting that they picked for me to fight. And
Yeah. I just actually watched a video where he got knocked out the other night.
yeah, and that's why I ain't worried about him. He ain't got no chin. I know exactly what I'm gonna do to him, bro. Like
I'll say
I watched the
he's
fight.
strong and he's fast, but he ain't got a chin.
He ain't got no chin at all. And yeah, after that, I'm supposed to fight Connor at 175. I think it's going to be trouble with me trying to get to that weight that fast. I
Yeah,
mean, I could
that's gonna be
drop weight,
tough.
but what a lot of people don't understand about dropping weight is it's not
Yeah,
just like you
it
drop weight
weakens your
when you fight.
chin. It weakens your
You
chin,
gotta
brother.
find,
You
yeah, you gotta
compromise
find your
yourself.
power. Yeah, you gotta find your power again. You gotta work on your power after you lose the weight.
No, no,
You're
your
like a
power
whole different
stay.
person when you drop and you change weight classes. You're fighting completely different.
Yeah. You see how crazy Spence looked when he was fighting Terrence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, exactly
That
that.
That's only because it was the weight difference. He dropped down. If he was at his natural weight, I think it would have been something different. And that's where they're going to fight at this time. And I think it's going to be a different fight.
Yeah, I do think it's gonna be a different fight because it was bad last. Yeah, it was bad because like yeah, he dropped weight and shit.
No, I definitely think. I think like if you're dropping weight, the thing you compromise the most is your chin.
Right.
Your chin gets compromised, dude. You're because you get dehydrated. Your brain gets dehydrated, and you can't take a hit like you could if you weren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just
All
gotta be
right.
careful of that.
All right. So the other two people that I advise y'all to get with if y'all trying to, go along the same lines of what we went through with the Gillian Wallace joint is Rough and Rowdy. Rough and Rowdy is
Yeah.
actually the people that got the organization through bar schools, and Gilly just worked there, and
Oh
they
yeah.
collab on it. But they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a whole
That's
other
actually
fight
who I
league
signed
without
up
Gilly,
with.
right? And then we got
That's who I
celebrity
signed up
boxing.
with.
Yeah, then we got my
Oh,
Celebrity
man
box.
celebrity
Damon.
boxing.
Yeah, Damon Feldman with celebrity boxing. That's the one that I'm fighting March 9th in Atlantic City at the Showboat.
Yo,
So
I'm gonna
what's
hit
that?
you
Is that?
after this. Send me everything. I'm trying to come to the fights.
Would
Yeah,
you
dude.
say
I'll
something?
I'll come to some fights too, dude. That's send all that shit to me.
Yeah, yeah. Just send it all after this.
All right, so he said, who was the big fat light skinned boy that barely had coronation?
You said what?
I don't know what that means.
Talking about White
Coronation.
Dolomite.
I was supposed to fight White Dolomite.
Yo, White
He,
Dolomite, listen, bro, listen, Tiny. White Dolomite came to me, right, when I was sitting down in the
he backed
bleachers, and he
out.
said, yeah, he told me, he was like, you're crazy. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, you gonna fight that big ass nigga? And I'm like, yeah. He like three people backed out. You're crazy. And I was telling them like, yeah, I am the fuck crazy.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
man.
Dude, I said that. I said
Yeah,
that. Like everybody that I'm with, like all my people were like, "Man, you should have fight White Dolomite." I said I would have hurt him.
Yeah, you see how
I
many
don't,
times he got dropped? That's crazy.
yeah, yeah.
dude.
That was
Oh,
White
he just kept
Dolomite he
dropping,
talking
dropping,
about,
and
yo.
he quit. He quit too.
Oh,
Like
and he
that's the
quit.
thing.
That
Who
finishes it
quit?
off.
Who
Yo.
quit, yo?
White
Yep.
Dolomite walk.
Oh
He
yeah,
left. He called
Yeah.
out. He stopped in the middle of a round.
I'm telling you, I got my shit rocked in the first round. You know what? I didn't quit. I
yeah.
I,
He
I
ain't
said to
quit.
myself, I said I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna give it my best. I said, but if I go down, I'm going down on the mat. I'm not quitting.
Uh,
Mm,
yeah, at least get
right.
knocked out.
At
Don't
least
quit.
get
Yeah,
Get
knocked out,
knocked
right?
out.
Man.
exactly. I wasn't quitting. You couldn't pay me to quit, dude. It's too much pride. I got too much pride.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, man. And I had major respect for you. I wanted it to go exactly like that. Head up, straight up fight, no dirty shit. We talked about it and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it was just like I
No,
wanted
I
it to
can't
be
remember
fair.
what round it was, but I heard the clapping of the 10 second, and I
Hmm.
dropped my arms, and you rocked my shit.
Listen, I think the only reason why that happened was because yeah, I think you thought the clapping meant stop. No, nigga, that meant we had 10 seconds.
You need speed up.
That's
That
exactly
mean
what it
hurry this
was.
shit up. But after
That's
I hit you,
exactly
that's
what
why
it
I stopped
was.
because I was like, all right, that's kind of corny. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it was my instinct. Like, that's
Oh
all
yeah.
it was.
Oh no, 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 nothing against you. It was all on me. I just heard that, and I dropped my hands, and then it was like wham.
And I'm kind of new to, I'm kind of used to that type of shit. I knew it was new for you, bro. You had to deal with all that shit, bro. It was
Oh,
all the
it was
people that was
100% new.
there.
I've
You know
never
what I'm
heard
saying?
that in my
I know
life.
you never probably seen no shit like that before.
All right, who's this? Trenches Politics. We can give you that, Sean.
We could give you, my fault, my fault.
All right,
Yeah, he definitely did.
there you go.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did,
yeah.
for sure you
I
did, bro.
appreciate you.
Sure. Man.
Yeah, I feel like the second round was my best round. After that, we were both gassed, but you just had more in the tank than me.
Yep. Yep. Because that was my main focus. My main focus was like, just don't get knocked the fuck out. I
I,
ain't
I
care
feel
about
that.
nothing else. My
I
joint
feel
was,
that.
nigga, don't get you cannot get knocked out in front of all these people. I knew it was gonna be a lot of people there, but I didn't know it was gonna be that many people there.
I did
Yeah.
not think it was gonna be that big at all. When I walked in there, I was just like, "Oh my god!" There were so many people.
Yeah. And it's so funny because deep down inside, I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen you, even everybody else that was at the event, I even heard uh the boy Lars from Barstool was saying when you walk to the ring, they was like, "Oh, I don't know, this nigga big as shit." Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, y'all. Like, what he gonna do? You know what I mean? And I'm telling
Yeah.
you, that's why I came with the approach that I came with, because it's like I'm not coming out here to play with your big ass.
Yeah. If only my big ass knew what to do, man. I ain't never. That's the thing.
Yeah, when I
I want to
first
learn how to
got
box.
there,
That's the thing. I want to learn
when
how
I
to
first got
box.
there and turned around and saw you, I was just like, "Damn, he's big as shit."
He big as shit. They talk about his name Tiny.
That's
Like,
what had me too. That's what had me.
yeah,
Nah. Like, you know what? Like, I counted on that. Like, I was like, I might get in there and not know what to do, but you're
yeah,
not gonna knock me out. Like,
right.
I
I
got a
mean,
chin.
and it's cool. Now the second one, you know, it's all love. You my guy. But the second one, you know what I'm saying? You know,
For
it's gonna
real.
be a little
Oh,
different. You know what I'm saying?
well, you know,
Just know
I'm
when you
bringing.
wake up, I'm still gonna be the first person you see. You know what I mean? And I'm be make sure I'm by your side, Drew.
Hey, when you go to sleep, I'm gonna be the last person you sleep.
Ah, okay. Talk your shit, cuz.
No, but I mean, like, yeah, I'm not even gonna put myself in that position until I'm ready again. You know what I mean?
Right.
I went in blind as fuck.
Yeah, you got to start sparring with us. We got to get
Yeah,
you
you gotta
ready.
start
Right.
starting.
Yeah, that's what I
You know what
need.
I
I
mean?
need practice. You know,
There's probably a
Right.
and
nice
I
gym out there near you somewhere.
no. I am. There's a boxing gym about 10 minutes from my house. So I think I'm gonna sign up there and just get in there and give it
Might
a
as well.
shot.
You see that face? That face like Stanley. I'm gonna fuck you up. Yo.
I got to do something. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
too big and too fucking strong to not do something with the rest of my life.
yeah, for sure.
Cause I don't hit like a pussy either.
No, yeah, it's definitely hit hard as shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I thought I had
we need a
experience.
MMA league, man.
Yeah, I thought about that too, though, because like I grew
That's
up
what I
wrestling.
really want to do.
I
Yeah,
grew
that'd
up
be
wrestling
better.
and grappling and
Yeah,
shit. So this
same.
this
That's what
boxing's
Better.
out of my league.
Yeah,
I'm with Worm. Yeah, let's get in the octagon.
that's what
yeah,
we need for real.
yeah,
We need to set that up.
yeah. That's what you need for real. Yeah,
No, dude, I've backyard wrestled with some like state qualifying wrestlers and just embarrassed them. They were smaller than me, but they thought their experience would make up the difference, and it didn't.
yeah. So, question: what you guys got planned for the future? Like, was this something that you guys just tried out because y'all thought it was something good to be doing at the time, or are y'all actually going to take this a little further, like from doing different organizations, or is y'all going to even go a little deeper and actually take boxing serious and try to go pro and stuff like that?
I definitely thought about it, like, because I
Mhm.
fought before. I used to box before. I never had like a real fight. I used to just train, and I just now started getting back into it. My cousin, who I be training with, he's like heavy on it, so he really got me back on it. And then after the fight, like, yeah, I'm just trying to go further with it, honestly, because like, why not? I'm already here. I already started training and everything again. I'm working out and everything, just getting back in shape. So might as well take it seriously.
Nah, for me, it's just all fun. Like I would never pursue like a career in it. Like I'm an iron worker right now, and I think I cleared about 120 grand this year being an iron worker.
Sheesh.
It's just extra job.
So I mean, I'm not in search of a different career.
Right.
It's just
It's a
something
nice side
fun.
hobby though. You can just have that on
Yeah,
the
get
side. Something to do.
100%. I love to do this shit on the side. Because I used to get in bar fights and shit all the time, and I kind of miss that shit. But I'm too old for
Real
that shit.
shit. Real that though. Yeah, man, that's how I be feeling. I miss back in the days where, the worst thing you had to worry about is like a nigga whole block coming to your block and y'all fighting or y'all meeting up or like that was the good old times.
You you don't
It was
have to
fun.
now. You got to worry about what they got or what they gonna pull and
Exactly.
shit like that.
Getting shot.
Exactly.
You're getting
Yep.
shot. You're not
Yep.
fighting.
Yeah, niggas ain't fighting at all.
No, I miss it.
That's as
I
close
miss
to
it.
fighting as we was gonna get the Gilly Wallow joint, and that's why everybody came the fuck out. Niggas they see a fight in a minute.
That
Yeah,
ass.
right.
Nobody's seen him fight in a long time.
Right, bro, I'm telling you.
People don't even get to fight anymore. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, but y'all advice. What would y'all do if y'all was in my situation? Uh, would y'all fight both fights? Like, would y'all try to, fight the Black Italian Stallion and then, try to make weight to fight Connor, or would y'all just pick one of the two?
I got one question. What's your walking around weight?
165.
It was, but I know you ain't walking around no 165 anymore.
I swear, bro. Like, I was 165 until maybe a year ago. No, I'm not gonna say a year ago. I'd be lying. 2 years, going on 2 years now.
I know, but so you just threw a bunch of weight on like quick, like you just
Yeah, I started. I mean, my life went from me going to work every day and being up on my feet to me having people working for me to me be able to do whatever I want all day, which is eat, drink,
yeah.
have fun, enjoy life.
No,
You know
I know
what
it's like
I'm saying? So I ain't
so
care about weight. Niggas wasn't fighting no more. I had the love of my life. I'm not worried about trying to be sexy for nobody. It was just, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I got you. If I were you, I'd fight the Italian stallion.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would.
100%. Yeah, I think you should do
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Because if you go win that fight, you get more recognition.
More recognition. Yeah.
Because
But,
Connor's good and everything, but dude, that night was his first fight too.
yeah.
So I mean, if you're chasing it, yeah, I'd fight the Italian stallion.
Okay.
I feel like you can do both. What do you got what's the weight you gotta go to for the fights?
175.
For both of them?
No,
No,
the
two
Italian
thirty,
Stallion
one
at
seventy-five.
230 and then 175.
230? No, yeah, just fight the Italian stallion.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's a
I'm
lot of
at
weight to drop.
220. I'm at 225 right now. I weighed 221, 223 the day that we fought, and I've been walking
Yeah,
around at this weight ever since.
yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
what I
you might
walk
as well
around.
stick with
I think I'm 228 right now.
Okay. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go with that joint, the Black Italian Stallion. I think he got a belt over
that's
there, and uh, I don't know if y'all seen, but he been calling me out. I've been posting his shit. He been posting my shit. We've been posting the boy Lars from
Yeah,
Bar Shit.
yeah,
They
yeah.
trying to take care
I
of
know. When that call out happened, I was like, I wasn't gonna let you get away with it.
me.
But then
Right,
you
right.
beat me, so I was like, well, that's your fight then, brother.
Yep, yep, yep. Because he called both of us out. That's what he said. He said,
Yeah.
whoever fight out of you and him, I want the winner.
Yep. And you got it. Hey, I'm at nowhere near ready to fight him, and I hope you are though, brother.
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't even
definitely
ready to
am.
fight you.
Yeah, I definitely am. And the only reason why I know I'm gonna be able to fight him is because I watch him. Like he a slugger, he go in and stuff like that. But like I'm really not scared to fight. So I think for me to pit, I'm not gonna be super aggressive where I just go out there and get knocked the fuck out and shit like that. But he gonna have to understand that this gonna be a fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And he bigger than me. He's 6'3". I'm coming up under all that. I'm digging up, bro. I'm doing all
Can't
body
not be
shots and
inside,
uppercuts.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Uppercuts, body shots, like Yeah, I know how to work with him. I'm not gonna be fighting him all crazy where we having a great fight. He's gonna be getting punched on. You know what I'm
Yeah, I was
saying?
gonna say I was just watching his fights. He does like those uppercuts.
Yeah, yeah. But that's why I said I'm gonna be hitting him with some uppercuts because he can't take them. His chin is too soft, bro. And then he's real long and like to be able to come under that and like get this chin that he got, he's gonna be done, bro. He's gonna be done. Cause it don't matter if he hit hard. I get hit hard. I'm a nigga that could take a punch. I don't just want to take a punch, but yeah, I could take a punch. You know what I mean? And I hope that's not the hardest when you hit me that you punch. Because once I feel that joint and I know that's what I'm working with, and I know
Nah,
I can stand getting hit with a couple of them joints, I'm gonna fuck you up.
nah, you didn't get my hardest punch. I just didn't get a chance to get one of them in.
Yeah, I don't think I got your hardest punch. For some reason, I was thinking that I don't know, bro. You had me everywhere when we was fighting because I felt three ways. The first way was, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up because he want to fuck me up. Then it was like, I don't really want to fuck him up because now he don't really know how to fight like that. So like, why am I going to just be out here just punching on him and shit like that? And then the third
Yeah,
John was, I built a relationship with you too. I seen your girlfriend. I seen your people and shit
yeah.
like that. So it's like I ain't gonna send you home like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like as long as I could beat by points and I could just make this shit look good, I was cool like that. You know what I'm saying? That was fine with me. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. No, I felt that. I felt that.
Yeah,
I just wish we would have both been in shape for that. And I knew what the
yeah,
hell I
me
was doing.
too.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, me too, bro. That's why I said the second joint, I think it's gonna be the one. Even if it's February 25th, you never know. We might go
Mhm.
run it back. You just gotta really go to the gym and get in shape. Like me, I go to the gym. I'm like in and out though. Like I go to the gym. My win ain't that good, but I go to the gym, I work out, but I smoke like a motherfucker. I be trying to cut back smoking, but that's my shit.
I feel you. I drink like a motherfucker, man. I drink like a fucking fish.
So I know if I go to the gym, my come out how I'm supposed to be, I gotta be a Mike Tyson type of nigga, bro. Like that's how I gotta be because after those first 50 seconds, I'm gonna be winded anyway. So I might as well just try to knock you the fuck out from the rip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. With them short ass rounds, dude, you should be able to go full force the whole time.
That's all you can do with that. It's too short to
Right,
even like really like fight.
right.
It's just who's gonna
And
Yeah,
be
them
I
gloves
faster
never
fit
right
realized.
too.
now?
I never
You know what I
realized
mean?
getting punched in the face actually wins you too.
Yes, it does. Yes, getting
It really
punched in the
does.
body, all that, bro. All that. Let me ask you a
You're dr-
question. When I
What's
hit
up?
you with when I hit you with that body shot, did that jaw hurt?
No, dude, my body is fucking solid, dude.
Uh,
Dude, the night of the weigh-ins, you could actually, if I would have lifted up my shirt and showed you, I had bruises all over me
no, you showed me
because
and you told me you was like,
yeah,
yeah, I was sparring with my cousin and that nigga was hitting me with body shots. So I knew if to come prepared
yeah, that's
for
all I
him
actually
and
all I
take
did
a
was
body
stand there
shot.
and let them hit me. I was standing there and let like three
No,
guys
you're
hit
just
me in
a
the
tank,
body.
dude. Like
Dude, my
that's
Yo,
body, you
yo,
can't hurt my body. You
yo.
would you would have had to hurt my head.
How the
see,
fuck
you
you
ain't
gonna
gotta
beat
get
a
in the
nigga
gym.
like
You would be
Shaw?
dangerous if you knew how to fight.
That's what I'm saying. He would be dangerous because he don't give a fuck.
No,
Yo,
like you can't hurt my head. If I knew how to fight, I would be dangerous, but I don't know how to fight.
right.
I don't know how to box, put it that way. I know how to fight because normally I
Yeah,
use my strength. Any fight I've ever been into, I grab a hold of
Yeah,
motherfucker and I take him to the ground.
yeah, ain't no rules in fighting.
Yeah, exactly. Now
Yeah,
boxing, there's a lot of rules. I don't know how to do
right,
that.
right, right. I don't know if you seen too. I don't know if you meant to do it, but soon when we was fighting, your ass grabbed my head. I was so mad. You had me like this for like 5 seconds.
I don't even really. I probably panicked, man.
Yo,
I stepped on your
that
feet a
was
bunch
funny.
too. I remember that.
Yo, that night was a great night, man. I'm glad to meet y'all, man. I'm glad we had a
Yeah,
great night, man.
yes.
I
it was a good
plan
night,
on having,
man.
hopefully some future things and future plans with y'all. Like I said, I'm working on this movie soon. I don't know if y'all seen the movie that I just did, The Dino Virginia. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube right now. You can check it out on my page also. I got the podcast whenever y'all in Philly and y'all want to come through and actually sit down at the podcast. That's always available. I'm not charging y'all nothing. Y'all want to come out. You know what I mean? Y'all want to support. You know what I mean? It's all open arms for y'all. You hear me?
I'm all good.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Yo, you
I
too.
pre-
Yep.
I appreciate
As
you,
far as
brother.
this
And
going, my
I don't know
fault.
if
Go
you
ahead.
know Trench's Politics, dude. He's been messaging all night. I want to give a shout out to him. Seems like a
Yeah, I
decent
appreciate
dude.
that too. Who is that? That's your friend?
That's actually somebody that I met that night too. He was just taping it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh,
When we
he's a
was
good
fighting,
dude.
he had like a bunch of people, and then I seen somebody had shared it to me that it was on YouTube, and once I reposted it and showed them love, we was locked in ever since. You know what I mean?
that's
Yeah,
dope.
seems like a good dude.
Hey, been here the whole time.
Yeah, he was locked in with us. You know what I mean? But I was gonna say after this, it's gonna post on my YouTube, my Instagram, and my Facebook. So I'll make sure that I'll send y'all the link so y'all can share it with y'all folks and shit.
I
All right.
appreciate it, brother.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Anything y'all want to say, ending it out?
nope, I'm good to go, brother. I just want to share some love for you. You know I got love for you. And
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Worm,
Same here.
I'm gonna take that belt.
Take is this very
I'm just messing with
X.
you.
It's impossible. Nah, but
I
I
was just messing
appreciate
with
it,
you.
man. Yeah, I appreciate you having me on here. And yo, what's your Instagram? I'm gonna follow you after this.
Who, me?
Yeah, I didn't follow you.
Go to
It's
my I
Whole
put
Time. Whole Times.
yeah. Go
All right, I'm gonna
I put it
follow
on
you
my
after
post.
this.
If you go to my page, bro, I put up my last post says that I'm on live with you and him. So you could
All
just
right, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go
click.
follow you after this.
Yep.
I
All right, I see you
appreciate you,
guys
Worm.
soon, man. I
Nice
appreciate
talking
y'all
to
for
you, bro. I
locking in, man.
appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all was tuned in tonight to the algorithm show.
All right, later, bye.
All right, man. And with my band. Now we pop up.